Everyone you know is a liar. Your boss, your best friend, your spouse. Studies suggest the average human being is lied to anywhere from 10 to 200 times, every single day. Most of these are small. I'm fine. Traffic was terrible. I love your haircut. White lies that grease the wheels of society. But some lies are dangerous. Some lies destroy careers. Some destroy relationships. And some can destroy lives. You think you can spot them. You think you'd know if someone was deceiving you. You look them in the eye because you were told that liars can't make eye contact. But that is a myth. A skilled liar knows you're looking at their eyes. They have rehearsed the stare. They are ready for it. But the body is much harder to control than the eyes. The autonomic nervous system doesn't know how to lie. It reacts to stress, to fear, and to the cognitive load of fabricating a reality that doesn't exist. It leaks the truth in tiny, agonizing twitches. Today, we are going to dissect 6 biological signs that someone is lying to your face. We call this the Pinocchio Effect. Number 1, the nose touch. This is where the term Pinocchio Effect actually comes from. No, their nose doesn't grow, but something happens inside of it that they cannot stop. When a person lies, their blood pressure rises. The heart pumps harder. This causes the erectile tissues inside the nose to engorge with blood. It releases histamine, and histamine makes things itch. Suddenly, without thinking, they reach up. A quick scratch, a subtle rub, maybe just a light touch to the side of the nostril. Scientists at the Smell and Taste Treatment and Research Foundation in Chicago found that when people lie, the blood flow to the nose increases significantly. It's physiological. They can't help it. If you ask a hard question and their hand floats up to their face to scratch their nose before they answer, pay attention. Their body is reacting to the stress of the fabrication before the words even leave their mouth. Number 2, eye blocking. I told you earlier that liars can hold eye contact, and they can. But watch what happens when the lie becomes difficult to maintain. The human brain has a primitive defense mechanism. When we see something we don't like, or when we are doing something we know is wrong, we try to block it out. We try to make it disappear. In children, this is obvious. They cover their eyes with their hands. In adults, it evolves into something more sophisticated. It becomes a long blink, a rub of the eyelid, squeezing the eyes shut for just a second too long while answering a question. This is the brain's attempt to block out the person they are deceiving. If they can't see you, they don't have to feel the guilt of lying to you. If you ask someone where they were last night and they rub their eyelid before saying, "I was at home," that is a massive red flag. They are literally trying to close their eyes to the lie. Number 3, the turtle effect. When we are honest, we are confident. We take up space. Our shoulders are back. Our neck is exposed. We are vulnerable because we have nothing to hide. But when we lie, the brain enters a primal state. It senses danger. The limbic system triggers the freeze response. Watch their shoulders. When the lie comes out, do their shoulders creep up toward their ears? Does their head sink down slightly? They are hunching. They are making themselves smaller. They are unconsciously trying to hide their neck, the most vulnerable part of the body, from attack. It is the human equivalent of a turtle pulling its head into its shell. This often happens when the liar feels cornered. They feel the scrutiny, and their body tries to disappear. If you see the shoulders rise and the chin tuck, they are in survival mode, and honest people rarely need to survive a simple conversation. Number 4, distancing language. This is a verbal cue, but it is rooted in psychological distance. When a person lies, especially about a specific object or person, they subconsciously try to separate themselves from it. They don't want to be associated with the lie. The most famous example in history is Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He didn't use her name. He didn't say Monica. He said, that woman. Liars will often use pronouns or determiners to push the subject away. Instead of saying, I didn't steal your money, they might say, I didn't take that money. Instead of I didn't hit my wife, they say, I never touched her. They are building a wall with words. If you hear them drop specific names in favor of that person or that thing, they are psychologically distancing themselves from the act. Number 5, incongruence. This is the glitch in the matrix. This is when the audio doesn't match the video. The conscious mind controls speech. The subconscious mind controls gesture. When we tell the truth, these two operate in perfect sync. We nod when we say yes. We shake our head when we say no. But lying takes a tremendous amount of brain power. The brain has to construct the story, check it for facts, and deliver it convincingly. In this high-load state, the wires get crossed. You will see someone say, yes, I definitely mailed that check, but their head will give a microscopic shake, no. Or they will say, I am so sad that this happened, but their shoulders will give a slight shrug. The shrug contradicts the sadness. The head shake contradicts the affirmation. The body is leaking the truth, while the mouth is forging the lie. Always trust the body. The body is the honest traitor. Number 6, duping delight. This is the most chilling sign of all, and once you see it, you will never unsee it. For some people, lying isn't just a defense mechanism, it is a thrill. There is a rush of adrenaline that comes with fooling someone. There is a sense of power. I know something you don't know. When a liar thinks they have successfully deceived you, or when they are in the middle of a particularly clever fabrication, their brain releases a hit of dopamine. This results in a micro-expression, a very faint, very brief smile. It often happens at inappropriate times, like when discussing a tragedy or denying a crime. It's not a happy smile. It's a smirk of contempt. It's a flash of superiority. They are laughing at you for believing them. If you are interrogating someone about a serious issue and you see the corner of their lip twitch upward for a fraction of a second, be careful. You are dealing with someone who enjoys the game. Those are the signs. The nose touch, the eye block, the turtle effect, distancing, incongruence, and the duping delight. But a warning before you go out into the world and use this. Human behavior is complex. Seeing one of these signs doesn't always mean someone is lying. Maybe their nose just itches. Maybe they are just tired. But when you see 2 of these signs, or 3, in a cluster, within seconds of a difficult question, then you know. The truth is a heavy weight. It anchors us. But lies are frantic. They require constant maintenance. And eventually, the mask always slips. Now you know where to look. If you want to know more secrets about the human mind, subscribe. But do it quietly. I'll see you in the next one.